Hare Krishna, everyone! I'm so glad you've joined me for another Krishna Kids art video. So today I'm going to be showing you step by step how to make a simple Lord Narasimha Dev face, and we're also going to be decorating it with tissue paper. Okay, so let's get started and see what supplies we need to do this art project. So we need a piece of white paper, a pencil, an eraser in case we make any mistakes. And then for this special project, we're also going to be using a glue stick and tissue paper. And for the tissue paper, I have yellow, red, and orange. And it's going to be ripped up. You're going to have different sizes. We'll see what sizes work best for you. And even if you only have one color, that's totally fine for this. Okay, the first thing we need to do to draw Narasimha Dev is a circle. Now in our paper we want to keep the circle in the middle so we have enough space for the mane. So let's draw a circle in the middle. Great job! Okay, and then we're going to draw his ears, and his ears are going to be on the left and the right, and they're just going to be little curves. So let's draw one little curve with another little curve inside it, and on the other side another little curve and another curve inside it. And it's okay, they don't have to look exactly the same. It's totally fine. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is draw his crown. So to draw his crown, it's really easy now that we've drawn his ears, because we're going to draw a line from one side to the other. So from the top of this ear to the top of the other. So once you've drawn the line, we're going to draw the crown. And we're making a very simple crown. So we're only going to do a curve above the line from one side to the other. See? It almost looks like half a circle. Okay, now that we've drawn the crown, before we go any further, let's erase the inside line from his head. Okay, oops. Sometimes our paper moves a lot when we're doing that, so you want to hold down the paper nice and hard when you erase it. Okay? Oh, good job, look at that. And now we're going to draw some things inside the crown. Okay. So first we're going to do a big circle in the middle, and then we're going to do two circles on each side. And you can make them different sizes, or you can make them the same size. It's up to you. I like to make them a little bit different. And then above the circle, we're going to do a nice little design with some lines. Very simple. Some lines, like kind of like if it was a sun, right? So we have some lines going out. Okay. And it's okay if yours looks a little bit different. We're all going to be drawing this differently. Okay. Now that we have Narasimha Dev, this part done, we're going to work on his face. And in his face, first, let's start from the tilak, because that'll help us with the face. We're going to take the middle of the crown, and we're going to draw a nice little long U like we did the tilak last time, and it looks like a finger. And then on either side of the tilak, we're going to draw his eyes, and we're going to do a little circle on this side and a little circle on the other side. And we can't forget his eyebrows, which are two little curves. And now for the exciting part, we're going to get to draw his nose and his mouth. So his nose is a triangle, and it's upside down, and it's right below his tilak. So let's draw that triangle. And then from the triangle, we're going to do two curves coming from the bottom. So one curve this way, and another curve the other way. And it's okay if your curves don't look exactly the same. It's totally fine. And then underneath the curves, we're going to draw the bottom of his mouth, which is another little curve. And then if you want, you can include my favorite part, which is our rosy cheeks, which is our two circles on the sides, very light, and another circle on the other side. So now we have Narasimha Dev. We have a face. For the second part, we're going to use some tissue paper to make his mane. For this part of our project, we're going to be using the glue stick and our tissue paper. And again, I have 3 colors, orange, yellow, and red, but if you only have one color, that's totally okay. So what I'm going to be doing is putting the glue down one section at a time and then putting the tissue paper on top of it. I don't recommend putting the glue on all of the paper all at once because by the time you get to the other side it's going to be dry. So we're going to do one section at a time, and you're going to want to rip up the tissue paper so that it's the size that will fit in your paper. So you're going to see that we're going to be kind of sizing that, and it'll depend on how big your Narasimha deva is. So your tissue paper sizing will be different than mine. And again, if you just have one color paper, that's totally fine. You can use different sizes, and you're going to be able to crinkle it up to make it look really interesting. Okay, so let's get started. Roar! There's my Lord Narasimha. Oh, that was so much fun, and I'm so glad that you joined me. And I can't wait to see what your Lord Narasimha looks like. And remember, you can color him after you do the tissue paper. Please have your parents or an adult email me and show me a picture of what you've done. I would love to see it. And I look forward to having you join me for the next Krishna Kids art video. I'll see you soon. Haribo! Haribo!